everyone, how you doing? It's Umpman Joe, and we're here today on the FreeFall map of Call of Duty Ghosts, which, by the way, is, to me, the worst map ever. This is my least favorite map, except for this one particular day, where my son and I, who is Slayer John, and you'll see his gamer tag up there is iBoom Campers, started spawn trapping the enemy. And we actually started playing this just so that we could do a little bit of practice for clan wars, because our clan tends to have a hard time when it comes to playing the blitz mode and winning them and being able to get that part of node for clan wars. And we just ended up starting to spawn trap all of the enemy. And in order to really talk about spawn trapping, what I really need to quickly talk about is the way the spawns work. And Infinity Ward tried to take some of this out, but unfortunately, as we all know with Ghosts, a lot of times we do end up spawning into the enemy's sites. Because see, the way it's supposed to work is it looks where the enemies are and where we are and spawn us on the opposite side of the map. But in Blitz and in Domination, sometimes it kind of has to spawn them at their portal or at their flags. As you can see there, I came over to this side of the map, and this is where their portal is that we're supposed to be scoring and they're supposed to be defending is. So they're always going to spawn on this side of the map, and they just started spawning right in front of me. Now, the way the spawns work is if you are aiming down sights right at a spawn point, they will not spawn there. So you have to, keep looking back. And as you see, I keep tucking behind this wall, and every time I peek back out, they spawn, in that area. And they could spawn there to the side in front of me. It all just depends on where all the enemies are and where we are aiming down sights. And you see how he just spawned right there, and there's another one that just popped up because I wasn't looking right at their spawn point. And you can see that blue dot up there, that's iBoom Campers, and look at this, I've already got a sentry gun just kind of sitting in this area. And this is because all of our teammates were on the opposite side of the map, and see, now I got a sentry gun, but I really made a big mistake here because I pointed it right at one of their spawn points. So now they're not going to start spawning there, and they instead started spawning behind me. So what I really should have done is taken the sentry gun and pointed it right at their portal, and then they couldn't have spawned behind me. So that was a little mistake I made, but I still ended up having a pretty good run on this. And look at the way they just keep spawning over in that spot there. And then they also did get a care package over there, and, we're just kind of using it as bait. Anytime they try to get near it, we start shooting at them. And, speaking of care packages, if you ever get a care package with something silly like a SATCOM, leave it, because the enemy doesn't know what it is, and you can start using it as a trap. They'll all come to get it, and you can just start killing them. And look at the way they just keep spawning here. I'm already 11-2. And we're only a couple minutes into the game. Now, we do have another member on our team who is doing all the rushing and trying to score. Now, one thing I really do hate is people who don't play the objectives. So we talked to some of the people who we were playing with and told them that we were going to guard and not let them kind of get over to the portal, and they were going to run. So we had one or two members of our team running, trying to score, and I came over here trying to get back, and I accidentally scored. I wasn't even trying to score. I just wanted to get back to where I was, and I ran right through the portal there. So we're going to work our way back over to get where we are. But now the problem is, you can see our teammates figured out what we were doing, and they all sat here in their spawn point. So what that does is it pushes them all over to the other side, because on Blitz, like I said, they have to spawn by their portal on their side of the map. They won't spawn on our side. And after that, look at that. The first round is already over. And you can see, iBoom Campers was actually over here, and he got the final shot for the first round. Now, as we head into the second round here, you see that my son and I actually switch roles. And remember, if you're watching the minimap, he's iBoom Campers. And he takes the primary responsibility of doing the spawn trapping, and I kind of take the mop-up of getting the people who get past him or spawn behind him. But I had a hard time getting back over there because I kept making the stupid mistake of running right down where our portal is, where they need to score. And I just wasn't using my head, and I kept running right into their sights. And you see, I do this like 2 or 3 times before I finally say to myself, like, what am I doing? And look at the way they're just kind of sitting there. Finally, I spawn over here in the middle because we've screwed up the spawns because our teammates are everywhere, and so are they. So it had nothing but to do to spawn us there. Finally, though, after getting past that one guy, you can see I finally do get over here. I'm able to drop my IMS, which is what I wanted to do after killing these couple of people. and then I can drop the IMS, run back around the back the way I should have gone the entire time, and flank up around. And you would think our enemies would have flanked around this way, but they weren't using their heads either. And see, there goes Campers, and he's gonna run up on the top after I drop my IEDs here, so that even if they do get past us, they can't get over there. Remember, I have an IMS and now 2 IEDs. And Campers is going to jump up there on top and sit right where I was sitting and get them in their spawn. And get this guy here. And I want to lay here and get them as they run through, but they do take me out. So I'm going to run over here and I'm going to grab one of these ballistic vests, which will help me. And generally, like I said, I hate this game mode, and I really do hate this map. I hate the way it shakes. I hate, pretty much everything about it. It's such a small map, and you gotta hop over everything. But this is a great game mode for doing this kind of stuff. Now, you may not like our tactics here, but remember, this is Blitz. The whole idea of Blitz is to run through their portal and protect your portal. And so you have to have a good balance. And the best way to do that is don't let them cross from one side of the map to the other. If they can't get near your portal, they can't score. So it's probably the one good time where you can really camp like this and, be playing the objective the way you're supposed to. Now remember, the idea that this objective is not to get a bunch of kills. It's about to score by running through the enemy's portal. And, I'll have another video up which talks about playing the objective. If you're playing something like Domination or Kill Confirm, play the objective. Go get the tags. Go take and protect the enemy flags. Don't just run around and kill somebody. I can't stand people who go like 54-2 on Kill Confirmed or on, Domination, and they've never captured a flag and they've never picked up a tag. Play a little bit, be a team player, and play the objective when you need to. And as far as I'm concerned, we are playing the objective here because we're not letting them score, and we do have some of our teammates who we've talked to, running around and scoring. And now, you can see now they're keep getting past Campers here because our teammates are sitting in their spawns, and there's no place else for the enemy to spawn except for right underneath them, and they start spawning right next to him. And if you watch his gameplay, which I said I'll put a link at the end of this video, it's kind of funny because he keeps running out of bullets and they keep spawning on top of him and next to him, and he's still able to get the kill. And look at that, here he goes, he gets the chem strike, and we're able to finish off the game like that. And he was like 1 or 2 kills away from the chem strike, and we had to yell to our teammates to not score anymore because the game was going to end if somebody scored that 16th and final one. And all of us have a dream of being able to get a chem strike on a game, and it's not that easy to go 25 kills only with your gun, knife, or IEDs or C4s. Remember, you can't use any of the kill streaks like sentry guns or IMSs to get the chem strike. And the 16-8, they only scored 3 points in the entire second round. So we're definitely playing the objective. We had a great time going, and look at this. Everybody on our team does really well. I go 28-9. Campers goes 51-4. Everybody's positive. You got 39-8, 46-9, and we had a great time. So if you like this video, guys, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel, and until next time, happy gaming.